My name's Dot, then you know that. It's written on the chart there at the foot end of the bed. They think I'm blind, I can't read it, but I read it every word it says death. So confession, is that the reason that you came? Get it off my chest before I check out of the game. Since you mentioned it, there's 13 things I'll name, 13 crosses high above the rosary water. August 49, North Montana. Hottest day on record, the forest tinder dry, lightning strike in the mountains. I was crew chief at the jump base. I prepared the boys to fly. Pigs and rock zone, C-47 comes in low. Feel the tap upon your leg that tells you go. Feel the circle of the fire down below. 15 of us dropped above the cold Missouri water. Gauge the fire, I seem bigger, so I ordered them beside him. But it from below, we paddle back to the river. We haven't leaked by more than even if we took it slow. But the fire ground jumped the valley overhead. There was no way down, headed for the rocks below. We said, too big to fight it, we'd have to fight that hill instead. Flames one step behind above the cold Missouri water. Sky had turned red, smoke was boiling. 200 yards to safety, death was 50 yards behind. I don't know why, I just thought it. Struck a match to waste high grass, running out of time. Tried to tell them, step into this fire. I said, we can't make it, this is the only chance you'll get. But they cursed me, headed for the rocks above instead. I lay face down and prayed above the cold Missouri water. When I woke, like the phoenix, to a world reduced to ashes, there was none but to survive. I stayed that night, and one day after, carried bodies to the river, wondering how I stayed alive. 13 stations of the cross to mark their fall. I've had nights to say, I'll confess to nothing more. I'll join them now, those that left me long before. 13 crosses high above the cold Missouri water. 13 crosses high above the cold Missouri shore.
The Arrows Flight comes from an adolescent novel by Marion Marsh Brown. And Marion Marsh Brown taught at Peru State College back in the 30s, and she's actually grew up between here and Brownville. But she became one of Nebraska's really well-known writers, and the story is about a woman named Susan LaFleche Picotte, who's an Omaha Indian. And she was very noted for the accomplishments in her life. She was the first Native American woman who became a doctor in the United States. And the title in the book, Home Where the Arrows Flight, from Marion Marsh Brown, comes from the idea that that Susan LaFoche-Picat had to go to the East to study, to go to medical school. But when she got done, the thing that she wanted to come back to was to her Omaha Indian reservation and to serve her people rather than going someplace else. And it was a difficult life. I mean, there were a lot of people that she had to administer to. That reservation up there is very beautiful, but it's very hilly. And she was, you know, going from place to place on horseback in all kinds of weather and so on and so forth. So unfortunately, she didn't have a really long life, but very notable woman. So that's what the song is about.
Thank you, Dan.
Homeward the arrows fly, birds fly far away. You know you're back again. You'll come home to stay. Homeward the arrows fly, birds fly far away. When you were a child, did you know what life would ask you? And if you knew, would you ever have grown to walk like east and lonely path on the border of two worlds, either leader, mother, daughter, from a sweet and pretty girl? Over the arrows fly, birds fly far away. You know you'll be back again. You'll come home to stay. Homeward the arrows fly, though you fly far away. The sun in the morning, it climbs high and warms the green hill, taking you away, as it's given you light to shine the wisdom of two worlds on a dark and troubled night. Teacher, beacon, destined seeker, from one given to the light. Homeward the arrows fly, birds fly far away. You know you'll be back again. You'll come home to stay. Homeward the arrows fly, though you fly far away.
Back in 1953, riding roads just beginning. Times that seem so long. I was young and confused, somehow self-amused, till I found you. sure keep dreaming on, like the lost and found on the shelf, till you found me.
Love was a game concept to me. Love was a game concept to me.
Some of the rock in space, somewhere where there are no